What's up guys and girls, Lazy Dragon here, and welcome back to Night in the Woods. Last time around, sweet little Mae Borowski got into a knife fight. Yeah, she's real bad influence. She's running around stabbing fools. Honestly, we thought she was such a sweet little cat. Although, result, the boxes in the crawl space have now been moved, so now I can stand in a large empty room. What is it? Is this a laundry? Oh, I thought that was a laundry chute. This isn't a laundry chute at all. This is a basement with tin cans and an old safe. What could be inside that? Maybe it's more knives. How am I going to open this thing? Dynamite? No. Gotta be a way to open a safe. Gotta be a way to open a safe. If I was cracking a safe, where would I look? I would look at some tin cans. Maybe the combination is on all of those cans, and you have to arrange them in a specific order. Oh hey look, the boxes are now downstairs. That's cool. Talk to the parental figure. Greetings there, mother. You okay? What's wrong? What's the combination to the old safe under the house? Oh, she's okay. Excellent. Solid conversation, everyone? Oh, you're lying! So, do you feel like talking about school yet? Okay, yeah, we'll let them be open and honest with each other, because it's the only way I'm going to get the combination to the old safe. So what's the story, Balamori? I just felt like it wasn't where I should be. I mean, at least they're opening up. That's good. Where you should be? Yes, I didn't feel like I should be getting an education. Instead, I felt like I should get in a knife fight with a fox on top of a log in the forest. Watch the previous episode, it will make sense. What does that even mean? Never mind. Let's talk about this later. Any idea when you might want to do this? Well, I just gave you the perfect time to do this. But no, Mae can't handle responsibility. Instead, she gets into knife fights and steals things from poor people working in shopping centres. I'm really dying to find out why you decided to up and abandon all the plans we've made as a family. Cheese, Mum! Which is different to Cheese Mum, which is the maternal figure I make out of cheddar who whispers sweet things to me every day. It's nice to feel supported. Where is all this coming from? You know you're the is the rest of that word Akka. The first Borowski to go to college. Oh. Okay, well that's not a swear at all. That's not fun. I only heard that since I was like 6. Well, we'd been planning for it since you were born. See? People were making plans for you from the moment you were born and you ruined them. Congratulations, you're a colossal failure. Spent a good 18 years, got into all kinds of trouble, just for you to decide you'd rather be here. Might as well have taken all that effort and money and worry and dumped it in a hole. Real big hole. Huge, gargantuan hole. 'Cause Mae, you've disappointed everyone. Are you having a mood swing? Like I'm the moody one in this house. Hooray! Classic mother-daughter relationship. They're both as moody as each other and neither is willing to admit it. Well, enjoy this house while we still have it. What? Are we going to lose the house? What's happening to the house? Maybe it just isn't where we should be. Oh, hitting her with our own quote. This isn't funny. You know what? Don't tell her to F off. You tell her to F off and then you're homeless. Do you realise how this works? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything. Why start now? Go off and do whatever it is you do. You know what? Maybe if I'd had more examples of, getting out and making something of myself. No, you do not get to... Oh boy, I really do not have the voice for this sort of sincere emotional moment between the two of them. At the moment it just sounds like Stephen Hawking talking to himself. No, you do not get to. Maybe you wanted me to get out of here because you never got around to doing it yourself. Bitch. Maybe I'm just the most recent failure. Oh, okay. Blimey, now she's admitting she's a failure. Well, there goes all the main insults for the next 10 minutes. The most recent failure in a line of failures that is this family. Dun 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 dun. Now we're just staring. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. And she goes back to her book like nothing's happened. I know you're a failure, but Lord of the Rings is not going to read itself. Oh hey, we should probably talk to this bear. She's probably got another poem for us. Whoa, decorations! Girl, you can't mess around on Halloween. Actually, you can. It's Halloween. The whole point of it is people getting drunk and stealing sweets from each other. Want to hear a new poem? Oh boy, do I. Absolutely every poem. Lay 'em on me. Bats and moon against the gloom. Really one-sided Pokemon battle so far. The night is black. I made a snack. Did you just go through a thesaurus trying to find words that rhymed with black and that was all you could come up with? Cool. I microwaved. Pizza I'd saved. You realise microwaved and saved still rhyme. You just sound like an idiot for cutting out the E. I saved this microwaved pizza, lol. Though pizza cold, is breakfast gold. Ah, that old saying. You know, red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Pizza cold, breakfast gold. It really happened. It's a true story, don't you know? You're not the homeless dude. Breathe some fire already, dude. You talking to the statue or the bird sitting on the statue? Hey, bird, pigeon face, breathe fire. We thought she was a demon who could breathe fire. Turns out she's just a cowboy. Howdy. You waiting for someone? Yeah, apparently she's waiting for the rest of the Overwatch team to show up because McCree's already here, raring to go. Well, I think I'm being stood up. A date? Oh, McCree, you sly dog. All of those Tumblr shippers are going to be so disappointed. Not the kind you mean. Honestly, a big part of my job is someone calling, me heading out, and them not showing up. I mean, it's not as if you've had far to go. The church is like 2 meters away. So you basically fell out of your door and now you're upset because nobody was there to meet you on the pavement. Oh, I've had to travel so far. You're meeting them at the statue of Saint Rubello, famous for saving Rubik's Cubes from drowning? Yeah, the fire-breathing guy. I mean, personally, I think he's the sort of patron saint of Rubik's Cubes, but hey, who ate people? That's a bit of an oversimplification. He breathes fire and eats people. How much more complex could you make that character? But yes, that's basically true. Cool. I mean, why doesn't the real church worship characters like that? You know? Would you rather worship a man with holes in his hands, or would you rather worship a giant fire-breathing man-eater? I know which one I'm going for. What can we learn from Saint Rubello? We can learn to breathe fire. Sure. This statue is part of our Encourage Criminal Acts outreach, and oh boy is it working. I don't think the pastor's very happy with us. Hey, Bruce, you're still alive and not sort of suffering from hypothermia. You gonna go to Harfest tonight? Dunno, maybe. Keep to myself. You should say hi if you're there. I'll be there, alone, because apparently Mae is trying to burn all of her relationship bridges. We'll see, I suppose. That was it, we came all the way up here for him to say, I might see you later, or I might sit in my tent, you loser. Have fun trying to make new friends, Mae. Oh, hey, we should probably talk to the cop whilst we're here as well. Hey, Aunt Moorcop. Moorcops don't carry guns, Mae. I mean, some of them do. The prepared ones do. What happens if somebody's stealing from a bakery? You don't have a gun, you're not going to be able to stop them. Honestly, putting the safety of our croissants on the line like that, really, Moorcops should be armed. I guess you need a gun for... what are you doing? Blocking off the road. Of course you need a gun to block off the road. Everybody knows that Fords and Peugeots are absolutely terrified of a tiny pistol. Oh yeah, wouldn't want to do that without a gun. You know how many times I've shot someone? 12. Once. And it was with a really big bullet. Huge bullet. It ripped right through. Okay, it was a cannon. It was a giant cannon. Ripped straight through the person. It was epic. Oh, it didn't kill them. You're bloody terrible with your cannon, aren't you? So you're saying you don't really need it then? In that case, can I have the cannon? You should carry a battle axe. She's a cop, Mae, not a Viking. God, giving her a cannon is one thing, but a battle axe? You want to give her a sodding longboat next? Oh, hey, there's a big sign. The 87th Possum Springs Harfest, brought to you by the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. I imagine it's a very small chamber, because there's like 4 shops here. Ah, everything is so great and Harfesty, which is apparently a word now, which is basically just a less spooky Halloween. So everybody gets in costume and gets drunk. That's it, it's basically just a masquerade party is what you're telling me. I just want to head home and get ready for tonight. I could just do that. Or I could wander a bit, take in the Harfesty air. Yeah, we need to go talk to the other people, you know, the people you haven't burnt your bridges with. We can't get into this shop. Well, no crocodile for us today. Am I supposed to be talking to you? You're not a crocodile. I don't trust people who aren't crocodiles or foxes with cups on their heads. Harfest is pretty dumb. I'm gonna watch a bunch of old Dracula movies from the 60s. Yeah, 60s Dracula films. It's gonna be so cool, gonna get a pizza, push that fucking boat out, all to myself. Wow, you have life way more figured out than I did at your age. Really? What were you doing then? Watching old Godzilla films from the 60s and eating pizza all by myself. I was... yeah, hanging out in embarrassing places online. You know, chat roulette, RuneScape, all those really embarrassing places. Wow, solid conversation. We mention online and suddenly she doesn't want to talk to us anymore. Apparently the people of Possum Springs are too cool for the internet, which is why they still have a blockbuster video in the middle of town. Hey, Bear with Hat, got anything interesting to say? Has your Hat of Wisdom got any amazing insights for us? Happy Halloween! I say in January. Haha, hey, you two. You feeling spooky? Oh, extremely. Can't you tell? Do your spooky face. His ears raise up like he's scared. Angus is just smiling. And it's adorable, not scary. It is kind of adorable. Oh. Oh, well now you've upset him. You're gonna make the bear cry on Halloween. You're a terrible friend, mate. Huh. I didn't realise you could do that. Well, looks like I'm the Snack Falcon now. Can we go anywhere on here? Ooh, we can wander on the power lines. This is safe. A thing to interact with. What does it say up here? Now here's a man who loved statues. Don't get a lot of people getting statues made of themselves today. We're secure in ourselves. We don't need statues to make us feel better. No, just constant validation on social media. That's all I need. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe to this channel. Otherwise I'll feel terrible. And hey, you know, if you want to make a statue of me, not gonna say no. Psst. Hey. I'm outside your window. What are you doing outside my window? Would also be my first question if I saw a cat 4 stories up. I don't know. Please go away. What you doing? Newspaper. What's in the news? Halloween crime down this year. What counts as Halloween crime? Stealing candy from a baby. Also rape. That's a big problem on Halloween. Burning stuff. Vandalism, pagan stuff. Is pagan stuff a crime? I mean, as long as you're not sacrificing people, you can probably get away with it. Don't you do any pagan stuff out there. Okie dokie. Aw, Mae, don't do all the pagan stuff. With your druids and your... that's really the only pagan things I know of. I'll call the cops if you do any pagan stuff. Cops got nothing on demons and fell spirits. Black. Well, this was worth climbing all the way up here for. Whee! Hey. You seen a certain crocodile around anywhere? I found the bear and now I found you. Where's the crocodile friend? Hey man, how's things? Good, Harfest rush. No one's in here. You missed it. The horror. Oh. I done got horrored. Getting horrored at work is the worst, or when is this place busy? No, come on, be nice to him. We got in a knife fight with Greg the other day. The least you can do is sort of humour him right now before he tries to stab you a second time. When I had that job that one time, I worked the longest night rush. You know, you've never mentioned having a job? That's a story for another time, because she was absolutely either a bin man or a prostitute. I haven't quite decided which sort of storyline we're going with here. Anyway, you're here now and I'm here, and it's a lovely day, and I was worried I'd have to smash these light bulbs all by myself. So what's up? I'm very interested in this light bulb smashing, or nothing. Laid out. Well, crap. Am I supposed to... Son of a... Hang on, I'll find what the crocodile's up to first. Well, that's a bit freaky. Is that a person? Where is everybody? What? Is that a person tied up underneath that? Oh my god, we used to do that. Awesome. Ah, they pranked somebody and turned them into a pumpkin. Well, you go easy on my street. Deal. Cool, so we're not gonna save them? No, we're just gonna leave this poor person tied up as a pumpkin on Halloween of all days. Holy shit, the dudes! Someone hecked up the dudes! Who hecked up the dudes? Why did they heck up the dude? What does it say? Nuke Poss. They didn't even get to nuke Possum Springs. It's just Nuke Poss. Well, I've got no idea where the crocodile is, so let's smash some lamp bulbs with Fantastic Mr. Fox. Hell yeah, dude! Oh, no, these are proper big light bulbs in it. Oh, yeah, the huge, sort of long, fluorescent light ones. Boom. That's cool. Go on. Again. I want to hit this one in midair. Nice. Bam! Do it again. I thought these would be like the tiny little light bulbs. No, these are the big ones. Keep them coming, come on. This is way more fun than a quick time event. Ow, you throw a phone at me, dude. In fact, it's not even a phone. It's a can of soda. Toughest boss fight I've ever had to face. Most of the time they don't use canned beverages as a weapon. Ow! May just got walloped in the face with a beer bottle this time. Killing light bulbs is one thing, but beer bottles, we already know she can't handle her alcohol. I did the math on how much these things cost. It was a lot. Jeez, May, you suck at smashing light bulbs with a baseball bat. Son of a bitch. Swing faster, mate. Okay, I'm done, before I lose an eye. So, can we go do that again? Oh, that's it. We smash light bulbs and then that's it. GG everyone, game over. Although we did get some cool looking pictures. Greg rules, okay? Smash, 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 smash. Pastor K, who looks more and more like the logo for Special K cereal. Bandit Queens, Selma's a poet. Everything is bad. Become a fire ghost. We've seen these ones. There's my favourite octopus. I still love that octopus. So we've got one blank page, 1/4 blank page, 2 1/4 blank pages, 3 1/4 blank pages, 4 1/4 blank pages, 5 1/4 blank pages, 6 1/4 blank pages. Why are you leaving so many blank pages in your book, mate? It's not difficult, just walk around and fill them in. Now, there's a ton of stuff you could draw. Look at that fire hydrant. Draw that. Draw the bin. Draw the pigeon. Why is the pigeon not wearing a shirt? I keep asking the same question and I never get an answer. I've only just noticed we have a pet bird. House full of cats with a pet bird. I think he may be a hostage. Hey, Trash Bird. And we've named him Trash Bird. He's even got a cute little pet hostage name. What is this? Books. The bookshelf is like the ghost of Grandad. Literally, he possesses the bookshelf. Occasionally when you're walking to the bathroom in the middle of the night, an encyclopedia will fly out and crack you in the noggin. Like, maybe his skeleton is here instead. That's even worse than the ghost. You know, all the skeleton can do is hide behind the bookshelf and go, ooh, and rattle his bones a bit. At least the ghost can possess books and throw them at people. Ooh, there's like something written inside this book cover. Left 45, right 100, left 22, left 90, right 15. You sunk my battleship. Is this like... what is... I don't know what it is. You wrote it in the book. Thought, come back to life, G-Dad. Is a zombie, apparently. May, you might want to make the drawings a bit better. Left 40... hang on. Idea time. Left 15, right 90. Is that the code for the safe? Sort of turn it to the right to 100. Oh wait, I know how to open this. Yep, it is the code for the safe, written inside a random book. Cheers, Grandad. Ah, it's opening. What did we win? Is it money? So that our house won't get taken away by bad people. Is this the secret ending to the game? It's an old tooth. Maybe not the secret ending to the game. Yeah, that's a tooth. He put a tooth in the safe in a basement. Well, never know when you'll need an extra tooth. You and me, Tooth, we're gonna go far. I'm very glad that we now have the mysterious tooth. That was totally worthwhile. Oh, we've learnt new songs. Go Get Dead, Angel Face, Cycles, Weird Autumn we already did, Die Anywhere Else we did, Space Dragon we did. I mean, let's play a song about a bicycle, why not? That song, you know, that song. The Cycles Solo. Ah, every good song about a bicycle needs a solo, because as we all know, bikes only have one wheel. Are we certain this is not a song about unicycles and their solo wheel? I always feel bad talking over the song, but the songs are like 3 minutes long, and if I don't talk for 3 minutes on a Let's Play, people will pronounce me legally dead. And this is really not difficult. I'd have thought a solo would be sort of brain-melting. Sort of Mae on stage, by herself, wooing the crowd. Instead it's just X, Y, B. X, Y, B. X, Y, B. And as I'm mocking the game for being too easy, it throws an A at me. How am I supposed to deal with that? I've only got one thumb on my right hand. Yeah, I can't be in two places at once. Well, it probably could. No, it's a big thumb. Probably cover half of the buttons if I tried hard enough. What am I talking about? Mae, why are you being surrounded by leaves? I thought the song was about bicycles. I have not yet seen a single bicycle. I think once again, we have been lied to by a video game. I mean, she seems happy enough. Maybe from now on Mae should stop dealing with her problems and become a busker. That's a career plan, right? Drop out of college and busk. You could see Mae at your local train station with her bass. Of course, nobody would give her any money because they'd be looking at the people playing lead guitar instead. Who cares about the bassist when there's a lead guitarist hobo busker over there? Or maybe it'll be one of the dudes that plays piano. Yeah, they have pianos in train stations. Well, in like the posh train stations they have pianos. And there are strangely an awful lot of homeless people that know how to play piano. I don't know if those two facts are related. Like, you learn to play piano, then the piano takes over your house, forces you out. I might be reading too much into this. This solo is a lot longer than I thought it would be. Still just more leaves. Still more leaves. Are we certain this is a solo and not an entire song by herself? I mean, I thought we were part of a band. Do they not chime in at any point? Nope. Evidently not. She's trying her best. Credit where credit is due. She's hitting buttons in rhythm. And now she's surrounded by leaves. Almost as if somebody has raked her up into a giant pile. Now I kind of want to jump on her. Squash her little cat head. Not bad, considering I don't know how to play. And look, we got another drawing, this time on yet another new page. God damn it, Mae, you're wasting paper. Ah yeah, normal clothes. Ah yeah, time to get spooky. Sweet. These could pass for your normal clothes, minus the hat. I could totally see you wearing the cloak all the time. Witch dagger! Hello? They must already be out. Harfest. I mean, everybody knows what it's supposed to be referring to. Hey, look, more pictures. Oh, spooky. We got some bats. We got a grumpy-looking ibis-type fellow. What we got up here? Don't know. I can't climb the stairs. Jumping is blocked, and so is climbing stairs. Ooh, a funky tint. Fortune or Splash'em. Splash'em sounds fun. Hold up. Colleen, how did I get into this thing? What do we do? God damn it. So, okay, we're fine. Welcome to Harfest Spooktacular Water Balloon Toss. You know what to do. Or you can figure it out pretty quick. Okay, let's go. And... oh, throw. Ooh, you hit the spooky ghost. I'm a scary spirit and up and hit. Gonna haunt you for that. I'm extremely cold and wet. Ah, this is sounding more and more like me. Oh no, I'm dead again. Oh, you've hit the evil witch. It's like Junkenstein's revenge. Ah, which way will I go next? I mean, you're not moving. Ouch, I'm gonna hicks you up. Who goes ouch for a water balloon? Oh no, the water, it's too painful. It reminds me of my childhood when I stepped in a puddle. The emotional trauma is really what gets you when you're attacked by a water balloon. Oh no, what is that supposed to be? Is this Plants vs Zombies now? Oh, come on. Damn it, I can't. I'm being outfought by a yam. Oops, I'm the pumpkin. You don't look like a pumpkin, mate. You hit me, the pumpkin. That is not a pumpkin costume, that is a yam. You got me, the pumpkin, wet. Ouch, that one hurt me, the pumpkin. Oh no, the pumpkin ran away. Rattle, rattle, I'm a skeleton. You're putting even less effort in than the pumpkin did. The pumpkin at least looked like fruit. You're quite clearly a crocodile. Clunkety clonk, that tickled my... Who the hell goes clunkety clonk? Clankety clunk. We got 20 points. That's not bad, you know. Damn it. I'm being fooled by an undead crocodile. Wait for it. Ah, we can't throw it anymore. Well, that sure was something. On behalf of Possum Springs Town Council, we urge you to support local business. And enjoy our historic home, filled with bear pumpkins. Possum Springs, more... Kathleen, no. More like Awesome Springs. Oh! It's... They probably didn't run that one past the council before coming out with it. This is like a bad episode of Parks and Rec. Oh, we could tell Mae's future by using the Wheel of Fortune. Do you dare spill the Wheel of Destiny? Explain. None can explain the power of the wheel. It's a wheel, save that it is an unknowable circular soothsayer. Try saying that 5 times when you're drunk. Oh snap, is it going to say the sooth? Try saying that when you're a hip-hop artist. The sooth shall be said. It's hip-hop. It's great. What am I doing? I don't understand. And... hang on. Wait for it. Spin. I mean, we got it into the red bar. That's good. Red usually means power and influence, and we rolled a 1. That was awful. A mighty spin. A commendable spin. Your fortune is your future. A place you will soon be forever. Getting a bit depressing for me. Okay, that checks out. Your card says much. You shall see many things. There are times for running away and times for standing your ground. And you shall sometimes know only in hindsight. Is that it? Is that all the card says? That's not mystical at all. Bloody hell, I've had fortune cookies that were better at telling the future. That's just like a fortune cookie, exactly, mate. The cards do not lie. A wheel that chooses the card is unknowable. So this is unknowable truth, but I know it. My god. This is awful. This is literally awful. This is bloody terrible fortune telling. I want to go back and throw water balloons at people. Ooh, there's shadowy figures having a conversation. How sinister. What's in the market house? There's our crocodile. Hey, hey! What you up to? Seriously? Yeah? We're putting on this year's Harfest pageant in a DIY shop. 'Cause nothing screams Autumn Festival Queen quite like being awarded a saw and some crafting materials. Oh right, okay. Live from the old pickaxe. When's this thing supposed to start? 10 minutes, I think. You think? Damn it, Beatrice, you had one job, you damn crocodile fucker. Oh, this is a nightmare. Why did I ever agree to do this? Chamber of Commerce owes me big for this. Jeez, I hear ya. Have you noticed my hat? It looks like I'm being stabbed through the head. What? Okay, so here's the thing. You won't have many lines. Oh dear, you didn't... I've had like 3 no-shows. I need help. Why is nobody showing up? Because the whole thing is stupid and nobody cares about it. B? Please, it's a fun part. B? Yeah? I will totally save your ass. May, why did you agree to do that? I might have this memorized from when I was a kid. Probably not. They rewrote it like 6 times in the past 2 years to be spookier. So it's like 20% actual history now and like 80% spooks. So, fake history? Yeah, fake history. First you get fake news, then you get fake history. Yes, the Egyptians absolutely fought giant robots to resolve their differences. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. It's like the bad remake that doesn't respect the source material. Kind of like my film about the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, where they fight robots together. It starts off normal, but gets... Anyway, you got like 5 minutes to look at your lines. I can wing it. May, please don't wing it. Okay, if you say so, crocodile lady. Oh, we're right into it. I thought I'd get a chance to look around the rest of the festival. Nope, we have begun. Glad to see they didn't bother changing the backdrop at all. What the... Is he supposed to be Davy Crockett? Oh, I didn't see you there. Be ye ghosts? Are ye here to hear the tale of how Possum Springs came to be? I don't know if they're laughing at her or with her. Through the mists of time I see wary fur trappers from 1793. A good year. Made wonderful, wonderful wine. I'm trapped doing Bee's voice. Brother John! Yes, Brother Stephen? From this vantage point I do spy a deep hollow and within a great dead tree. Why is that notable? Look, I found some wood. In colonial-era America. Apparently that's an incredible revelation. And besides, which, spring! Blessed are we, Brother Stephen. Am I watching Book of Mormon right now? For truly my throat is parched, and from these long, arduous travels and carrying these 300 beaver pelts. Let us make haste, O excellent brother. Ho, travellers, help an extremely old woman, or... Ho, travellers, spare a crust of bread for a needy woman. Am I extremely old or am I needy? I mean, I am pretty needy. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Oh no, they're giggling, we did the wrong line. Apparently we're supposed to be old. Haggard witch! Horrible to look upon. That's not very nice, all I asked for was some bread. If I pick up a loaf of bread in the shops, the cashier generally does not turn around and go, "You, haggard witch! You put that hovis down! Cruel young men, ye did not even offer one of thy 300 fine beaver pelts, to warm my ancient bones. I shall curse thee and thee, thou art a rude and naughty boy. I shall curse thee, and this very night ye shall perish." I am fearful, he says with what is that, a beaver tail in front of his nose? It kind of looks like he's got a windscreen wiper in front of his own eyes. Steady, Brother Stephen. I did not venture out into these hills to joust words with a hell hag. Good name for a band. Yee-hee-hee-hee-hee. I was born among these trees, neath the harvest moon. Underrated game. and ye shall die under that moon. Brother John, I am frightened. Thank you for telling us all. Faith, Brother Stephen, art thou so easily shaken by the ramblings of an old crone? It depends what they're rambling about. Usually I get shaken just by being near the elderly. They scare and confuse me. Come, help me carry these 300 beaver pelts. But little did anyone know that the witch did not curse in vain. Fuck. I, on the other hand, curse in vain all the time. Yes, let's giggle and clap and have a jolly good hoedown. Da 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 da. Everybody dance along with the pickaxe. Oh, blimey, we're going back in. Son of a bitch, I was trying to take a drink. Help! Help! Who will help a poor traveller? It's Greg! I'm glad to see he's not in costume either. By the moon and the stars above us, sir, I beseech thee, what is thy trouble? You're in this? Yup. Ah, witch! I mean, I'd be more worried about the talking fox wearing a leather jacket, but hey, you know, you can go for the witch if you want. I swear, friend, that this very day this horrifying crone did curse my brother and I to die. Swoons. What? We camped by this very spring beneath the dead tree, and even now his body lieth upon the earth, because I haven't been asked to bury him. He's just sort of laying there in the open. Maybe one of these days I'll dig him a grave, or maybe I'll go back to town with my 300 beaver pelts. Lifeless as a pile of 300 beaver pelts. Oh, you've left them there as well. Okay, cool. Oh, it chilleth the heart. As we all know, Greg talks 4 times faster than everyone else. A curse upon rude young men? I did curse this spring. What are you going to curse a spring to do? Ah, I've cursed it so that every time you try to take a drink from the spring, the water sprays up, and it shall make it look like you have wet yourself, much to the merriment of 1700s travellers. Ha ha! There's the beaver salesman who pissed himself on a journey. What a muppet. Any man who drinketh from the spring shall perish. Ah, I am slain. I join thee now, brother. Did he just fall backwards off the counter? He's just lying behind the counter now, isn't he? I am also undone, for I have dranketh of the water. Of course you did, Greg. You couldn't stop yourself, could you? Don't leave me here, Greg. Bye! Well, that's the end of the play. All of the main characters are dead apart from the villain. And yet, even there, the curse is lust for blood. Would not be sated. This is a really elaborate play. I was expecting sort of a pantomime, he's behind you sort of villain. But no, we've got a villain that's competent at poisoning wells. And now all the main characters are dead, but no, here they are alive again. Are we retelling Casper the Friendly Ghost or something? Gaze upon them, gaze upon these spirits. Brother, we are now ghosts. I am tormented by this accusing glare of 300 ghostly beavers. It would seem that all who die here are cursed to never leave this shop. You gotta stay here till closing time. Doth that witch know what she hath done? Oh, now everyone's left. We're so fed up with the play, everyone, including the narrator, has walked off. Crap. Mate, B's giving us our lines from off-screen. For each man is determined on his path, for what is a ghost? A miserable little pile of secrets. But that which haunts the empty space, that was once full, that's even worse than Castlevania's line. And once haunted, can a place be unhaunted? Yes. Have you never seen The Exorcist? You! From the bus station! What? This is the dude from the bus station. He's from 6 episodes ago. What the bloody hell is he doing here? Young witch! It is I, the god of the forest, complete with my hammer and plaid jacket. Apparently the god of the forest is Canadian. Just didn't expect you to. Ain't that the way? So, witch, thou hast tarried in this world too long. I banish thee to wander in the night through the stranger places. I'm guessing that line was originally Stranger Things, and they hastily rewrote it after Netflix put out the series. Oh God, how did you know? Young witch, let me speak wisdom to you. Never argue with a man who has a hammer. Not gonna end well. We begin and we end at night in the woods. Name drop. But that is not the whole of the story. Are we going to get the rest of the story? Or is that in the DLC? Do we have to pay extra to get the rest of the story? This is your line. Forest God, thou hast no power here. How do you know so much about me? Oh, you have no power here, Forest God. In the forest. Even now thy end beginneth. Ark, my infernal powers! Sheesh, young witch, even now the world you know endeth, and who can say what lieth in the world to come? Wow, incredible. Anybody else have no idea what's going on right now? Beware as you go, for there are ghosts. This is all the small town can conjure up for ghosts. A couple of people off screen going, woo, like they're at a damn rave. Woo, yeah! Take care. That's it. That's the end. The witch isn't killed. There's no justice for the people that drank from the poisoned water. The witch is just left to wander the forest. And so was founded then this festival. On Halloween we shall celebrate the dying of the year, in October, and the founding of Possum Springs. I, Mayor Ghost, decree it. Are we electing ghosts now? Is that a thing we can do? Next year, David Bowie's running for Prime Minister. The beaver population suffered a decline, and now our biggest exports are corn and pumpkins. Oh boy, economics. I'm sure the kids are going to love to hear about that. We used to be the county seat. Now leave before I curse you all. Yee hee 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 hee. Now get out of here, you fuckers, before I curse you all. Oh no, audience! And that's our show! Be careful as you leave here, for who knows what may lurk in the darkness. Also be sure to pick up a flyer on your way out from the Possum Springs Chamber of Commerce. Support your spooky local businesses. Remember, children in the audience. Generally, you don't see children going, oh boy, that was a really scary play, I should better go and support my small businesses. Well, that was a thing that happened. Geez, thanks guys. I am never doing that again. So what are we doing now? Well, I'm going home. Angus is making dinner and we're going to watch horror movies. Can I come? It's more a date thing. Oh, poor May. It's okay, maybe you can go watch horror movies with the crocodile. No. What are you doing, Bee? Chamber of Commerce folks are going to the buffet out by Ham Panther. Kinda have to go. Business stuff. I hate this. I hate everything. I'm an angry crocodile. But you're good at it. Both of those things can be true. Indeed, you can hate something and be brilliant at it. I, for example, hate having to dish out mean insults to video games. Although for some reason, I'm rather okay at it. Can I come? Nope. Oh, okay. Well, May can go home to her family, who she's annoyed, and the weird mysterious tooth she's found. It's really not a good day to be May. This is garbage. Absolute garbage. Garbo. Ridiculous garbage. There's just a bear on his phone still. Oh! What the hell was that? Is that a lion? Did he just chloroform that bear or snap his neck? He's running off with the body! What's the... Oh my god! Hey! Anyone? We're going after that. Come on, mate. You're dressed as a witch. You got a knife in your hat. You can probably stab somebody with it. Oh boy! What was that? It was a man! Or at least I think it was a man. It might be a woman, you know. Gender equality and all of that. Women can kidnap people too. Where the hell did he go? Shit! Bro? Wait, he must have gone this way. I mean, he wouldn't have run halfway down the road and then doubled back, would he? He's not running in circles. I found them. It is, it's like a lion thing wearing a trench coat. It might actually be two small lions, one stood on the other's shoulder, so they can sneak into a cinema. Mae? Go home. There's a guy up there on the hill. He stole some kid. Terrible way to phrase that. He looked like a ghost, and he stole some kid. A ghost, huh? Or something like that. Mae, you shouldn't be out here, doing whatever it is you're doing. No, no one should be out here. Maybe, actually, the mall cops should be able to see the guy from here, right? I'll drive you home, Mae. No, look, you have eyes. Your vision cannot be that blurred. He's like 10 metres away. Well, apparently the police officer is blind. Now everything's red and dark. Are we walking in the wood? Am I still Mae? I think I'm still Mae. Yeah, she's still got the tattered ear. This seems to still be Mae. Where am I going? Just slowly walking downhill. Am I supposed to be trying to find a hole or something to hide in? So that the police officer can't force me to go home? Ruin our good times? Oh, screechy noise. Nails on a chalkboard type thing. Can't move. Why can I not move? What is happening here? What is this? Is that a well? Doesn't look like a well. There's no bucket. Oh, there's a rumbling. A terrible, terrible rumbling. And that's all, folks. We've now reached part 3, The Long Fall, with an achievement aptly titled, What? Yeah, we're not going to get any help from the achievements. They know as little as I do. So thank you all very much for joining me. This has been the continued adventures of Mae Borowski in our blind playthrough of Night in the Woods. Yes, I messed up the word playthrough, I'm just rolling with it. If you've got a game you'd like to see played on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comments down below. And until next time, farewell everyone.